To you.
Thank you very much. Good evening. I'm Brendan Lupon and welcome to On the Table, where we discuss on current issues with prominent spokesperson in the industry. And with us tonight on the program, we have someone who is famous on social media. That's right, Dato' Amir Ali Maidin, Managing Director of Maidin Mohamad Holdings Berhad Maidin, Malaysia's largest homegrown halal hypermarket and retail chain. Dato', welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, first and foremost, before we dive down to the questions we have today with regards to poultry situation here in the country, why do you do what you do on social media?
Because I enjoy doing it.
Ah, there you have it.
That's the best part. You must enjoy what you do. And of course, it's an excellent marketing tool. We have to go with what is the current trend. You know?
Exactly, that's one. And most importantly, how to be smart consumers.
Right.
That's the most important one right here. And of course, talking about poultry situation here in the country. Now, the discontinuation of chicken price control support the sustainability of local chicken production in the industry. How can it be that way?
You see, Malaysia has always produced more chicken than what it needs.
More chicken than what it
Definitely.
needs.
We have enough production capacity. We have always been exporting chicken to our neighboring countries. So this is the thing. Unfortunately, when the government had price control, they had a subsidy element put in, the production of chicken actually went below our 100% requirement.
Right.
Because you see, it's a free market economy, right? The minute you start interfering with free market, people get worried, producers, investors get worried. Price control, how long can I sustain? If I do this today, will I be able to sell at the correct price?
Right.
So I think the government has done the right thing. You know, at 1st November, finally they agreed to what the industry has been asking for. Remove price control and also remove the subsidy.
Right.
So that investment will be there and market can go, market prices, you know. I think we cannot live in silo. And we must also not say that, oh, if the prices go a bit higher, I want price control. When prices are low, like now, oh, everybody's happy and says, yay, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
I think we have to balance things.
That is like the ripple effect when it comes to purchasing and sales activity, where something is relatively low, people don't buy. Something that's relatively high, people don't buy as well. It's because they take things for granted in that sense. And when things turn sour, that's where all the unwanted comments will start coming in, right, Dato'?
You see, it's like this. Chicken is something that you consume, right? Prices go too low, you can't consume more than what you can eat anyway.
Right, that's right.
And neither can you really cut down because it is still the cheapest source of protein. You know, I think the good thing about the price control, the lifting of the price control, is that I think we got lucky. I think the government has done its homework. There was an adequate supply of, actually there was a surplus of chicken. During this time. And also, I mean, for me, I always look at international prices, right? So prices in Thailand have also dropped. So the timing, I would say, was perfecto. You know, it just got it right. And instead of what anticipation, I think everybody said prices will go up. Please don't remove price control. Consumer bodies were angry. Member of Parliament were screaming in Parliament saying you'll go up to 10.50, 11 ringgit. Everybody was proven wrong. And the government was proven right for once. For one, and prices actually dropped. And we started selling at 7.90 originally, and now we're selling at 7.39 per kilo.
Wow, it's even cheaper. It's gone cheaper.
Much cheaper, much cheaper. But keep your fingers crossed. We don't know what's going to happen next week, next month. Supply will always get tighter during end of the year, and prices probably will go up slightly.
Slightly go up. That is the word that we want to know and want to hear.
I cannot guarantee how slight, but I think it's important for the consumer, the Malaysian rakyat, the suppliers, and us as retailers. We want a balance.
Right.
And I think the government should be looking at it, not to say that I want it to be at 7 or 8. I think the government should be looking at it and say, you know, as long as it ranges between, say, 8.50 to 10.50, I'm not going to do anything about it because 8.50 is the right pricing in terms of the suppliers, the breeders. They don't make a loss. Currently, they're all making losses, seriously, because prices have gone down too low.
Right.
And the other side, if it's 10.50, then it becomes a bit expensive.
That's right.
For the rakyat to take. So I think that kind of range play, it is a very effective way of selling the right signal to the suppliers. I'll let you fluctuate fluctuate, but don't be too naughty.
Don't be too naughty. Yeah. No, it could be like a tug-of-war situation for you as well. Price hike, price reduction, so on and so forth. So in the future, poultry farms will control and ensure stable chicken prices. Now, it is also understood that some poultry farms have been operating at a loss due to operational costs. Now, if farm sets high profit margin, will Mydin still maintain low price?
Okay. Everybody must remember that we are just traders. We buy, we sell, we make a small margin.
Okay.
We buy at 6, we sell at 6.50. We buy at 7.50. If you buy at 10, we sell at 10.50.
Right.
Right. So you see, there's no way that we can adjust our pricing. You know, our pricing is very standard. We always make the 30 cents, 50 cents, and it's almost a loss leader for chicken for us. I think the important that the government must look at, and the government is, I'm sure, well aware that the supply, our supply, is not so, I would say, balanced in terms of, I would hate to use the word cartel, but there is like a cartel at play. Which controls prices and tries to push prices high for too long.
Right.
You see, and this is where I think the government's coming very strongly to say, don't be naughty. You know, it's a free market economy. Because see, the issue with this is, of course, they control the grandfather stock,
right,
the parent stock, the day-old chick, where the cost comes, starting cost is day-old chick.
Okay.
It's like, say, 2 ringgit. Then they also have the feed. They control the feed.
Right, that's right.
You see, the prices of feed currently, say, 140 for a 50-kilo bag. Actually, prices of soya and jagung, corn, had actually gone down by 20%. So it should be at 112, but they're still maintaining 140. You see? So because they control too many things. So they control the day-old chick, they control the feed, they control the broilers. And our so-called penternak kecil are the one who actually suffer in between.
Right.
You see, which is very unfair. And because the peternak, they buy the day-old chick from A, the feed from B, end of the day, the broiler buys it back. And these people make money here, and everywhere. And they could actually lose money some part. They say, I'm making losses.
Yeah.
But in reality, if you go through the whole chain, they don't make losses.
Awesome. Okay, so we need to actually identify and know where the problem is coming in the first place. Now, moving forward, Dato', given the current rice issue in Malaysia, do you believe that the floating or price controls would be the best mechanic and solution to aid in ensuring long-term sustainability of local produce?
You know, I always believe we cannot live in silo. I think this is the thing the government must always understand. And even the rakyat, actually the government understand, but it's not has the political will to push it through to make the rakyat understand, because we have been spoiling the rakyat. All this while Malaysia is the most highly subsidized country in the world, seriously. See, rice has gone up to about 32 ringgit for a 10-kilo bag in Thailand. In Thailand, 32, right? We still want to maintain at 26. So international price is 30, 32. We want to have a 26. Right, and of course it doesn't work. It doesn't work, you know, because production cost, whatever it is, you know, if market drops, market should drop.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have a monopoly. You know, if I'm allowed to bring in rice tomorrow from Thailand, the SST 5%, I could sell at 32 ringgit. But because of the Bernas monopoly, I have to sell at 41.
Okay.
So somebody takes that 6, 7 ringgit.
Okay.
It actually goes to Bernas for whatever reasons they have to do what they're supposed to do for the country.
Right.
What they do, I have no idea. Whether they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, I have no idea. But for one thing for sure, we don't have stability.
Okay.
And definitely, if the prices are allowed to go up, the so-called paddy farmers, you see, we have got 230,000 paddy farmers subsidizing 35 million people in Malaysia.
Right.
It should be the other way. We should be able to subsidize, because these are the B40. So where the government is giving fertilizer subsidy, irrigation subsidy, this subsidy, that subsidy, and still they are B40, right? If you allow them to come up a bit, you might not need to subsidize so much.
Right.
And prices can go up, and the 35 million will be subsidizing,
Right.
instead of the other way around.
And yeah, that's actually a very nice POV that you actually pointed out right there. And talking about subsidies and all that, right? What is your take on ManRahama and how has it been?
You see, ManRahama is not a subsidy. I mean, the government doesn't subsidize anything. Many of the industry players, like Maiden and my other colleagues, my other hypermarkets, the big restaurant operators, have taken the initiative to say that, you know, a cost of a plate of rice, a chicken, potong 8, 8 piece, rice, vegetable, a bottle of drink, the production cost is about 450. 450, seriously. You know? So we're selling at 5. Are we losing money? Not really.
Not really.
But are we covering our overheads? The chef, this and that? No, we are not. But then, ManRahama is just a part of a menu. And something, it's a CSR that we do for the rakyat.
Right.
I mean, you know, I don't think we should be so nitty-picky and try to make money everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I say, everything I must make money.
Yeah.
So I'm very disappointed at a very big chain of Nasi Kandar that has removed the ManRahama.
Right.
I'm disappointed and I'm shocked. I'm even ashamed to say someone has done that for being such a big chain.
Yeah.
And they sell the udang gala, God knows, the 15 ringgit and the sotong. I've eaten the place, right? Very expensive.
Yeah.
But we still go, good food, we pay for it.
That's
I'm
right.
sure a big chain like that can sacrifice 100 plate of rice for the needy.
Right.
Come on, lah.
That's
This is
right.
Malaysia.
That's
Where's
right.
your heart, man?
Oh.
we can send a million to Palestine, right?
Yeah.
Right? Even though how difficult and, you know,
Yeah.
we would say, hey, we need money here.
Yeah.
But, you know, our heart is so big, right?
Yeah,
you know?
that's right.
We sacrifice. We say, no, we will help people, right?
Right.
Don't tell me you own Malaysian, you can't help, like, come on.
Yeah, Dato', now talking about helping people and all that right now, Maiden has been involved in a lot of CSR. We have 2 minutes left, unfortunately. Could you tell us how is it and what's future plans of Maiden, etc.?
No, we are always involved with CSR because it's something good to do. I mean, you cannot be in business and always think of making money. I mean, what are you going to take back when you go up there anyway, right?
Yeah.
But I think the main thing here is this. It is fair enough as a business, you want to make money, you want to earn money, but give back to society. And I think our customers, frankly, expect us to do that.
Right.
Now, I mean, the question customer says, yes, I can go to A, I can go to B, and I can go to Maiden.
Yeah.
Why should I go to Maiden? If I spend my money in Maiden, at least some portion of it goes back to the community where they are living in.
Right.
I think this is important.
That is important.
Dapat berkat.
Yes, that's right, that's right. Unfortunately, Dato', we have to wrap up today's program because we're running out of time. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the table. And to all the viewers who are watching at home, we have Dato' Amir Ali Maiden, Managing Director of Maiden Mohammed Holdings Berhad Maiden, on the show tonight. If you've missed out on this episode, please don't forget to head on over to RTM Click and to also re-watch this program. Together with SAHIH, my colleague for tonight, that's it, right here on Malaysia Tonight. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. I'll catch you next time. Take care.
Thank you, Brendan. That's it from us this evening. I'm SAHIH Samsudin. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Thanks for tuning in.